Hey, Creations by Courtney here with an unboxing, I guess, unbagging. Either way, I'm excited to open this up. Oh, and happy September. It's my birthday month. If you're not part of my community on Facebook or on my newsletter, make sure you hit those links below to come join the fun so you don't miss out on what else I have going on. I still have a few more games and giveaways to set up. And again, the month isn't over. Yeah, it's the 20th, but who cares? So this is something I got for myself. I used a gift card, because why not? Yeah, I just ripped into it. Because why not? So, my friend, Handmade by Stacey J. If you don't know her, you need to go know her. Especially her tutorials. They're amazing. She does knit and crochet. So, she has this set, and I was like, oh, what is that? So, I'll put her link down below as well. This I got from Artsiga on Amazon. So when you order from their store, you get this with it. Little drawstring bag. Can we say projects? But no, that's quite nice. So, all right. Do you see this? Oh my gosh. Okay. How fancy is this presentation? Oh my gosh. We got this lovely tag. Lantern Moon handcrafted bequest Tunisian crochet hook set. Contains 6 most popular sizes and 2 nylon coated stainless steel kink-free cords. Welcome to the charmed world of Lantern Moon. This case of Tunisian crochet hooks is well named. It is sure to become a special set that will be kept and valued for years. Made using khadi silk, a treasured Indian fabric, the exterior features a floral motif embroidery, while inside there is room for multiple Tunisian crochet hooks and cords. The zipper case keeps all hooks safely stored and organized. Okay, let's open this up. Like, it's so cute. I almost don't want to open it. It's just so pretty. I mean, look at how neatly that bow is tied. But okay, are y'all ready to open it? Here we go. It's so fancy. I don't think I would be this excited to open jewelry. So nice. Ooh. I don't think I even noticed this. Wow, look at this. Let's look at this first. Oh, so it's like a mini catalog. Wow. So guided by the philosophy that circumstances inspire creativity, Lantern Moon brought to the U.S. market unique products that reflected the beauty and artistry of the Vietnamese community. I did not know that. Ooh, okay. This is nice. So they have various cable finishing needles, cables for knitting and Tunisian, a repair hook, cable needles. I don't know anything about knit, so y'all have to help me. Oh my gosh, look at these cute little tape measures. So cute. They have gauge, rulers, stitch markers. So nice. So here we go. Isn't it gorgeous? I mean, look at this case. This is so nice. Okay, so we're gonna start with this flap here. We have the wooden end caps and tightening tool. So this is what I thought was so cool. Was the tightening tool that comes with it. I know there are other Tunisian hook sets that have them, but they tend to be like a little metal key. Wow, packaged so well. Let me see if I can like get this open without scissors. Almost. Oopsie doodles. All right. Look at that. And it says Lantern Moon. So nice. And then we have 2 end caps. I mean, gosh, these look like buttons. Just how nice are those? So this is super cool, and it includes instructions. So you always want to hold the needle tip from the metallic part to tighten. So you're going to hold this in place and then turn like that to attach the cord. All right, so let's put this back in this pouch. I like that. We have the swivel cords, 2 different sizes. And then the lovely hooks. So this one is a 4mm, a G. Honestly, I've not done anything Tunisian with anything this small. I would suggest using it maybe fingering weight, maybe even lace weight, because you tend to want to go up in hook size unless you're doing a Tunisian stitch that does not curl. And there's only a few of those that don't. But we're going to do a little swatch or 2 together. Let's see, we have a 5mm. We have a 5.5, so that's the size I. The 5 is an H. Oh, and what I just noticed is that they even have it on the gold part. I know that is like super tiny to see, but it's also printed on the hook. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Oh, and this was the 6mm, a size J. We have K at 6.5. And then an L, an 8mm. So it's interesting that they jumped from the K to the L, because honestly, I think a size 7 would have been awesome as well. 7s, I really enjoy, a 7mm hook, I really enjoy using with certain worsted weight yarns. But yeah, I mean, gosh, look at that. How cute. How cute is this? So pretty. And I just love how it zips up and it's so soft. Like, so soft. So, grab some yarn if you want to do a little Tunisian swatch with me. But I'm going to grab some DK yarn for my stash. As you see, I have plenty of yarn behind me. And let's make a swatch of Tunisian simple stitch and a Tunisian half double. That way we can kind of see how they work, especially picking up those stitches and working with that extra yarn over. Okay, so let's put the hook together. So per the instructions for using the tightening tool, we're going to insert it. There's this itty bitty hole right here. So we're going to insert the tightening tool in the hole and then turn the hook until it is secure. And what's so nice about that is that you can't just grip it and untwist it, because there's nothing worse than when you're working with a cable and then the doggone thing comes apart. And so we'll do the same on this side. Whee! Okay, sorry, couldn't help myself. All right, so now that that is secure, we'll put the tightening tool back in the case. And I'm using just some King Cole Cotton DK to make this swatch. Let's see. There we go. Had to find the end. We'll slide that out of the way. You know what? That might be why I had that pulled. Oh, and we got yarn barf. Okay, let's clear that out of the way. And we're just going to do a tiny little swatch. We're going to start with simple stitch just to demonstrate this hook. And I just love how that swivels. Look at that. So nice. Okay. So again, using DK yarn, and the label recommends a 4mm. So I'm using the size J 6mm. Because that's the rule for Tunisian. You go up in hook size to prevent curling. So let's do 2, 3, 4. And excuse my kids in the background. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so like I said, a tiny little swatch just to give them a go. So when doing Tunisian simple stitch or any stitch, we always skip the first chain. We're going to now pull up a loop in each one. I like to tighten that first loop down a little bit, has a tendency to loosen. And we'll just complete the forward pass. All right, so we should have 10 loops on our hook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now for the return pass, chain 1, yarn over and pull through 2. So for most Tunisian crochet patterns, you always yarn over and pull through 2 for the return pass. And if it's something different, it should be stated in the pattern. So we have our first row. Now we're going to do a few more rows together. And at the end, you always want to work under both loops of that last stitch. Chain 1. All right. So far, I am loving the smoothness of this. Like, oh my gosh, it is just so smooth. And as you can tell, the piece of fabric is not curling too much at the bottom. So now let's try a Tunisian half double. If you're not familiar with that, I'll link the full tutorial below, picture tutorial on my blog, as well as a video tutorial. But with a Tunisian half double, you yarn over before you pick up a loop on the forward pass. So when doing the Tunisian half double, you will actually have almost 2 times the loops. So again, we started with 10 and we should have 19. So I think of it as times 2 minus 1. Excuse me. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Then we know we are good. So for the return pass, you always chain 1, but now you're going to pull through 3. Yarn over, pull through 3 for a Tunisian half double. the gauge is a bit wider, but that's okay. We're gonna keep going with it. So again, we're going to work under both vertical bars, this one and the second one. All right. I could fasten off, but I'm not, because I just wanted to show y'all 2 different stitches. So, I mean, super, super smooth to work with. The stitch definition is awesome with Tunisian. Again, for the Tunisian half double, I would actually consider going up to a K with this yarn, just to give it a little more space, since it is denser and wider than the Tunisian simple stitch. And if you want to try out both of these stitches in one project, definitely check out the Cedar Mill Tunisian poncho. It's a fun project, using a DK yarn, and yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. Definitely go check it out. But back to this. Again, amazing, amazing, amazing. And again, take the tool, there we go, to take it all apart, and then to take, there we go, you want to go that way to loosen it. All right, take that out. And again, because I'm a stickler, I might just keep this in this little pouch. I might not. We'll see. I'm gonna put that back in there and put this in this pocket. And I love how they have this pocket just for this. Honestly, if I were traveling and working on a Tunisian project, I might just put my small pouch of locking stitch markers in here as well. I think I'm so in love with this set that I'm going to look in to see what other lengths of cable that they have, because this one, my guess is that it's a 14-inch. There's super tiny print on here. It says Lantern Moon. It's either 24 or 14. Oh my gosh, I have no idea how they printed that. So tiny. That is super tiny. And let's open up the other cord. Oh, look at that. This is actually really generous length cables that come with this. Again, this set is an investment, much like the Clover Takumi set. The Clover Takumi does come with more. I do not have one yet, but it is on my wish list. In case anybody, was wondering what's on my crochet wish list. The Clover Takumis are on my wish list, but we can insert this back here and that. And I love how each hook has its own slot. And yeah, there we go. Thank you for joining me to open this beautiful, beautiful set that I decided to get for myself. Along with everything else. If you haven't been following my Instagram, you'll see all the yarn I bought through the Sweet Georgia Beach Yarn Crawl. And I have more things that I got to celebrate for September. So make sure that you Hit that like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any future patterns. And again, if you think you want this gorgeous set, go ahead, treat yourself. Your hands deserve it. Keep stitching. I'll talk with y'all soon.